is that Parallel's not going to be coming in with the Undertaker. Generally, I'm used to seeing Parallel alongside Pugsy on that Undertaker, but instead he's going to be coming in on this Koji, literally no carryover to the Undertaker, but it's a good character to go alongside something like the Roman Reigns, right? Like, you're someone who can do a lot of setup, take a lot of space, and let the Roman Reigns kind of run wild and get big damage.
Yeah, and another testament to Parallel's team play is that I feel like the legend that he picks, he'll often very intentionally pick a legend that he thinks works the best with his teammates' playstyle and character. So I like the way you brought that up with Koji working well with the Roman Reigns. On the other side, hardymj, while hovering the Jeyun after you mentioned the Greatsword, did actually go back to the Jala last minute. So he's going to be playing this as the opening for this particular matchup. But so far, so good. Red team gets the first knockout off the top with the recovery, and they're looking to take down Dawg as well. But Dawg dodges over hardymj's options, gets the D-like ground pound, and then some friendly fire. That's not so great, but I doubt we'll see too much more of that from Parallel again. Yeah,
Parallel definitely a strong 2v2. It's okay that he got that side tick because he does less force, so it didn't KO his teammate, but a great gravity cancel from hardymj leads to a downlight recovery. And Parallel, he's going to have to sit on this wall for a little bit while Dawg respawns, and yeah, he's not going to take too much damage in that power play.
Ooh, Dawg hits it with a sidelight, wants to pick up a weapon that really, hammer or axe, side air will do it for either of his opponents. Neutral Sig takes hardymj off the top, down airs from Dawg, might take Washy off the bottom. No, he's allowed to get back to the, never mind.
Team combo. Oh. Went for the jump recovery there. I'm not sure if they had a practice thing there, but still some good damage being put out onto hardymj. But right now, my eyes are on Parallel as he's the most damaged on the screen.
Yeah, Dawg really trying to do his best to follow up on Parallel's opening. Silent recovery that will take Parallel off the top. And now it's a team combo opportunity for the red team here as Washy really tried to get those gauntlet neutralites to start on the Dawg, and Dawg really just punished everybody. He actually turns that 1v2 into an opportunity for him to get a lot of damage on to the opposing team. And look at that, sidelight nair, both opponents Parallel with the neutral sig is trying to finish Washy as well. Okay, Dawg popping off on this stock, and he takes the lead for the blue team.
The unofficial double going the way of Dawg to give the team the lead, but again, eyes are on Parallel. He's not too damaged in comparison to the last stocks, but if he falls, it's leaving Dawg in the 1v2.
Ooh, Dawg goes, or Parallel goes for the downlight. Chase dodge afterwards to see if he can mix things up, but that cider will take him down. hardymj and Washy. That team combo was huge. The recovery dropped, but the damage was all there. And even though he didn't get the strong knockback force of the sword recovery, Parallel went from yellow to red as a result of that, and now it's looking really dicey for the blue team.
On top of all that, it was a sword-sword combo, but because they're two different legends, they were able to weave in these signatures and make sure they avoided DI. That was a really good combo.
Because Washy did the neutral sig in order to be able to put him in the right position to keep going. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's huge. We talk about how same weapon team combos are pretty hard to pull off, and that's a great example of how to do it. Dawg with his sidelight there. I can't believe it. He hit both Parallel and Washy with the sidelight nair, but because of what you were talking about earlier, with the knockback,
the less force, he was lower.
He was lower, and he was able to do a wake-up recovery. It just, that was faster than anything Washy could have done, and he was so high because of the silent nair. It took him off the top. That was awesome. The team play there coming out from Dawg and Parallel, getting them that knockout off the top, and then being able to get the ground pound at the very end gives them game one off of what was really a lead for the red team up until that moment where Dawg was able to get that unofficial double knockout. Look at that. Amazing play coming out from both of them.
I like, if you want to rewind the clocks a little bit, I almost want to say that dropped recovery was what led to all the other things. The fact that they didn't get Parallel more red means that he was able to stay below. The fact that they didn't get him KO'd was what led to the final KO.
That is a very interesting call.
I think just that tiny little bit ended up leading to so much more.
It's something I definitely would not have thought about until the result actually happened, right? Like, that is interesting, and that's possibly what could have contributed to the fact that Dawg and Parallel were able to take that game number one. Now Washy, after that game, wasn't really feeling comfortable with that first pick, goes over to the Rayman to fight against Parallel and Dawg, who are now up a game here in this best of 5. Game 2 of Mammoth Fortress, and so far a really great start as Dawg has been finding his sidelight nairs on Axe and putting both of his opponents in the red.
Dawg is feeling a lot more confident. Like, as game one progressed, he started hitting more and more. And then after he got that unofficial double, I think we were seeing a much more confident Dawg. But right now, he is in the red and off the side, doesn't have a weapon in hand.
Ooh, Washy getting a lot of nairs recoveries. Parallel does the chain dodge actually to get past it, but the recovery takes Dawg off the top. Parallel, he went for that ground pound, and he got it on top of the platform, sending Washy down. Dawg can't find a spawn. And man, Parallel twice now just barely doesn't get a knockout.
Yeah, unfortunate for the Koji. He's high dex, but doesn't exactly bring that much force. He is able to finally lead in to that recovery, and it looks like the stock count is going the way of the blue team.
I like the team combo that was happening at hardymj. Dawg did a axe down air. Parallel bounced them back with the bow neutral light, and it looked like they were going to keep going back and forth, but Washy came in with the save. But Parallel still living. Dodges the weapon throw. I thought he was going to go for the alley-oop off of Dawg's stairs. Man, Dawg!
The
save with the weapon toss! Okay, Parallel goes down, but that was such a abrupt stopping of the momentum from that attack.
That is a brick wall and a half, but it kept Parallel alive a little while longer, and Parallel is the least damaged so far. Things looking good for this blue team.
Yeah, Dawg goes up the sidelight. Parallel gets the unarmed recovery, but Dawg goes down. Parallel gets the revenge knockout.
Good trade.
And if hardymj goes down here, this puts the blue team in a similar position as they were in game number 1. And there it goes. Parallel now playing the role that Dawg had in game 1. And Dawg really tacking on the damage. Walshy was sweating there on a fresh stock.
Yeah, you saw the stars come out. That was a burned recovery, and Parallel was looking to finish it. Really good job from hardymj putting Parallel into that hit stun so he couldn't get that final blow. But blue team just needs to maintain this lead. The concern is Dawg, as he's the one on his final stock.
Ooh, Dawg gets that team damage on, but hardymj goes off the left side of the stage. Parallel fakes out a ground pound. hardymj dodges back on. Dawg looking for the side airs on either of his opponents. Accidental friendly fire, gets the neutral light. Oh, he downlights Parallel again.
The team damage from Dawg, it's starting to add up. Parallel might be joining everyone in the final stock club, but if they take out one of the red team members, very real possibility of a blue W here in game number 2.
Yeah, side from Walshy. Dodged out.
Whoa!
Okay, recovery hits. They both go in opposite directions. Parallel goes down. Dawg really close to being out here. Let's see what happens. If Parallel's in the 1v2, it's still, that's like the best 1v2 scenario you could ask for. Obviously, just don't be in it, right? It'd be the one in the 2v1. And there goes Dawg, and now Parallel has to fight against both Walshy and hardymj. Is it bow neutralized until the very end?
He wanted the sword. You saw him throw away the bow, kind of see if he could pick up the sword. Unfortunately, didn't get the spawn. There it is. He just needs a recovery. Oh, no. He was sweat beaded. Okay, he's going to get the wall touch.
Ooh. Oh, it's close. Parallel is taking damage here, and he can't get these hits. I can't believe hardymj went off stage there. Walshy trying to get the side air. Okay, I thought he was going to get caught by Parallel's recovery. Oh, man. Weapon throw comes forward. They're trying to start that team combo, and hardymj just runs out of there.
Nice. A side air, still not enough, but it's enough to split both red team members.
Okay, Parallel. He's been not being able to find a single hit. He's now in orange. D-line recovery stopped.
Good interrupt.
hardymj, that was so beautiful. Walshy got hit by the downline. But
Parallel's gone!
Wow. That was a very, very difficult 2v1 for the two. It's rare that I get to say that. They had to play that perfectly. And then there was a moment where Parallel gets the downlight punish onto Walshy, and hardymj is able to stop the attack, get the sidelight in air, and then lead that into a victory with Walshy getting that ground pound at the very end there. So an amazing bait and switch coming out from the opposing team there. As without that, if he didn't interrupt that downlight with a sidelight, his teammate was gone.
That was going to be a 1v1.
And then he just had to win 1 out of 70 neutral interactions to get the win. So that was an amazing 2v1.
It's insane because, like, leading into that, you were talking about how, like, this is arguably the best 1v2 situation you could be in. You're coming in with basically a fresh stock versus 2 people in a red, and they just played it so incredibly well. We're going into game 3 completely even off the back of great play from the red team.
Yeah, now Walshy and hardymj, they have been on the back foot at the end of every single one of these games so far, but they were able to get that win in game number 2. Let's see how this affects momentum going forward as we're now in game 3, even set so far. hardymj and Walshy are behind in damage, albeit slightly. Let's see. Oh, the neutral stick interrupted. So really good play from both teams to stop the to stop their opponent from finishing the combo they're going for. Right? Sidelight and air, no way. In the middle of the sidelight, hardymj gets knocked out.
And the gravity cancel neutral sig, unfortunately for hardymj, doesn't connect. A great pickup from Dawg, again, just punishing the red team for hitting his teammate.
Oh, it's a very awesome playstyle to see, because even the unarmed neutralites that are coming in, Dawg is dashing across the stage to be able to hit him with the sidelight and air afterwards for even connecting with his teammate. So awesome play coming out from both sides here. And so far working at advantage of the blue team. That neutral sig, even though his gravity canceled early, he ends up falling into it and getting hit by the last hit of the move. Really nicely done.
Yeah, and I love the way that Parallel played that offstage interaction for a moment there where Dawg was recovering, because Parallel sat on the wall, save attempt, but The connection from the weapon toss he threw. And unfortunate.
I was really uncertain what actually hit Parallel.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was Walshy or the axe toss.
But we learned it was the axe toss, as Dawg did get credit for that knockout. Makes up for it, though, with that stomp side air. Goes for the scoop. Parallel had the same idea. Walshy damaged, but not enough to get taken down by a stomp Sarah, I don't think. But it's coming close. Dawg is not too phased by the fact that that friendly fire happened, as Parallel is still really fresh on that second stock, and that neutral hits both enemies.
Okay, D-Light recovery will put both red team members into their final stocks. Parallel opting to play it a little bit safer, not going to stay on the offstage for those dares and ground pounds, and Walshy going to break it up, let hardymj get back onto the stage.
Siders are coming through. Parallel and Dawg. This is the best lead that they have had so far. Sidelight recovery comes through. Walshy gets that. I think Dawg's even like too low on recovery.
Yeah. Nice. And the team combo immediately while they had the power play. Parallel goes for a recovery there. I think a crazier player would have gone for a ground pound, but he went for the safe option.
The craziest thing from Parallel for me there was that he jumped up to a point and then just stopped moving and drifted down long enough so that could work, because if he did anything else, I think he would have gotten hit by that edge guard. So nice shot from Parallel surviving there, although the team combo did come from Dawg, spending all that time recovering, even though he couldn't make it back. And now it's an even game on stocks, and Walshy and hardymj have shown that in this pressure situation, if they could take down one person, they have almost certainly have the 1v2 guaranteed. But hardymj off the top after that neutral light, and Parallel and Dawg are on the verge of taking it to match point.
I love the decision making from Dawg to go for the jump scoop instead of like a stomp side air or something like that.
Yeah.
Side air will finish it off, and Dawg and Parallel go up 2-1.
Yeah, really well played coming out from Dawg there to be able to get the side air after Parallel's sword recovery whiffed. There's just plenty of options between these two players about how one player is like covering the option that their teammate, what am I trying to say here? So Parallel goes in for the recovery, right? He's thinking of maybe 3 out of 5 possibilities that his opponent's going to be having, right? Dawg's covering the other 2.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get to with that.
Space option coverage.
Yeah. And they're doing a great job with it. And we're seeing that even in a situation where Parallel whiffs the recovery and gets punished, his opponent's going down right afterwards because Dawg's got his back. And now we've got hardymj on the greatsword.
I said it at the beginning. It's just about storytelling, right? You foretell things to come. And here we are in game number 4. hardymj hoping that the J-Yun is going to be the thing to help him get this to game number 5. But man, they're putting damage onto Walshy already.
Yeah, Walshy already in the orange, putting out the sidelight there. Too afraid of hitting his teammate, getting stomp-centered away, and Parallel and Dawg focus all the way onto the J-Yun. D-Light recovery, putting hardymj up to the top, and he tosses away the sword and picks up the greatsword as he goes down with that down air, trying to cancel it into a bridge, but it can't get anything started. Okay, some friendly fire from Parallel gives the red team an opportunity, and they've got them split up. Let's see if they can get a stock from this.
Yeah, red team really trying to keep this split going. It's one of the things that's working so well for them. Parallel in the offstage, Dawg sticking around. The neutral air not going to be enough. Weapon denial coming out from hardymj. No one to fall just yet.
Ooh, recovery. Oh, was that just a haymaker?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Gets to the landing there. Parallel sidelining left and right, trying to keep him off of him. Dawg going down early, but makes up for it right away, and Parallel confirms the lead for the blue team.
Yeah, a little bit of snail mail there, right? They traded 1 for 2, and the 2 came later, and there's the final to even out the trade. This is a much closer game number 4 than we've seen in the last 3.
Oh, Dawg, so great off of the neutral light from Parallel. Parallel just spawns in, uses the iframes to be able to hit hardymj. Dawg gets a down air recovery on Axe to bring him into deep yellow, almost into orange, and Parallel adds that extra bit of damage to get the lead for the blue team as that gravity cancel sidelight hits, and they go over to Walshy. Walshy trying to get onto the ground and not get any of these hits to connect just yet. There's one, but Dawg with the nair Sarah afterwards makes it not worth it.
Okay, weapon toss. Dawg still able to pick up the axe. hardymj has not been able to find much momentum with the greatsword. It feels like it's been a lot of sword play coming out from hardymj, and we'll see if we can get something going here as the nair connects onto Walshy. Tries to get the reset, but they wake up, and there's a side air from Dawg.
Ooh, and the blue team's been so good about in these 1v2 scenarios while his teammate is coming back to the stage. They take down the opponent. hardymj survives just barely, but now Dawg putting a lot of damage on the Walshy. Already has him in orange. Oh, the side stick hits both of them. hardymj goes flying. Walshy put it in the deep orange. One more side air. Okay. This is just a huge lead for the blue team.
Yeah, this is big. both red team members on their final stocks, but just like that, the stock count gets evened up. The concern, though, Washy.
Walshy trying to make up for that concern, went for the ground pound. I thought he was going to trade the reversal with the Nair, go for the early stock. hardymj stopping the team combo from possibly happening. The greatsword's coming online, Duke. Ground pound hits, and he's getting a lot of damage onto Dawg.
Yeah, he's starting to find more momentum with that greatsword, going straight in with the 3-piece more often than not. But oh, good spacing. I'm surprised he can go for recovery. Ooh. Oh, the downline actually helping out Walshy a little bit. That side air was sending him.
Yeah, side light finisher from hardymj has parallel off the side of the stage, and Walshy wants to get that early stock off the right.
Oh, man.
Nair's coming through. Oh, I can't believe they're doing it, but Walshy's surviving somehow.
Oh, man.
And Parallel could go down. Dawg is fighting back. Sidelines left and right. Parallel avoids that.
The weapon toss.
Is that going to be enough?
The side air from Dawg. Again, the blue team just covering each other's options, making sure that they can get the
That was so sick. Parallel charging the neutral sig in preparation for the angle that the hammer down air was going to send them. But the hammer down air just had so much knockback, but he didn't get it. But I think if we see that replay, we'll see Parallel charging a neutral sig, and like I'm pretty sure hrdmj went in the direction of it. We'll get there.
Yeah, it crossed the path a little bit on that.
Yeah,
final
just
hit.
a little too much damage. Man, what a crazy best of 5, and Dawg and Parallel, much to my surprise, bringing it out convincingly. Yeah, there's the neutral sig. If he would have